Judge not that you be not judged. Have you ever heard that one? Well, that's a favorite one in our society today where people just think, well, you're not supposed to judge. You're not so. Well, the reality is we all judge. You're judging what I'm saying right now. You're probably judging how I'm dressed. And when I say judging is not necessarily bad, our judgments are for, well, that's good, or that's positive, or, oh, no, that's not so good. And judgment is a good thing. If you don't have any judgment, then you're going to be in poor shape in life. What we want to get at is being judgmental. There are people that are judging people for no valid reason. For instance, for skin color. To judge someone because, well, they're black or they're white or they're Indian or whatever, or Asian. I mean, how dumb is that? You don't know them, but you judge them by that, or by how they're dressed. I mean, how someone is dressed a lot of times can tell you something about them, but you don't really know them. And so we need to be careful about judgmentalism. But I do want to say that Jesus never told us not to judge. As a matter of fact, that verse where it's quoted so often when he says, "Judge not that you be not judged," they don't read the next verse. The next verse says, "For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged." So he wasn't saying don't judge. He's just saying if you're going to judge, you need to realize the judgment that you give is going to be measured back to you. If it's a right judgment, then that will be measured back to you. Again, someone might say, well, you've got a plank in your own eye, a big log in your own eye. How can you judge somebody else? Well, and exactly that's what Jesus said. In that same passage where he says, "Judge not that you be not judged," he goes on to say, "Hypocrite, first," now listen, he says first, meaning that there's going to be a second, "first, remove the plank from your own eye, then you will see clearly to be able to remove the speck that is in your brother's eye." And so what Jesus is saying is we all need help. I don't know about you. I need people to help me. I need people to look at me and to give judgment if I'm in a wrong way. And what Jesus says, what the important thing is that you make sure you're clean. Get the stuff out of your eyes so if you are going to judge somebody, you can see clearly. And clearly we have to understand if we've got a lot of junk in our brain and in our mind, then we could become judgmental rather than judging in the right way. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.